Hey, welcome to the Spirit of the Outdoors. I'm out at School Section Lake, and if you have not seen some of the videos that are out there now about Chef Corso making great meals out on the trail and out in nature, in the backcountry. These excellent meals, montyboca.com, all these different recipes. I signed up to be one of the testers, so I'm going to make a meal here today. It's the wasabi pea soup. Sounds excellent. I might get some company behind me, so I'm just kind of leery of people walking up or whatever it is that they're doing. They may be coming from behind me, coming into the boat landing here. I was going to try and get out in the kayak. It is pretty windy. It's pretty... I'll show you just what's going on here. You can see the wind kind of blowing. I'm kind of sitting behind the car here, or on the back seat of the car, and just trying to get some protection from the wind. The wind's coming from that way, so I'm hopefully going to be protected by that and not have this be a big windstorm. So I'm preparing some things, and then I'm going to show putting this stuff together, this wasabi pea soup. I'm testing it out. I got to take a couple pictures for him of the finished stuff and what I'm doing out here, but I'm also going to let him know that it's on my YouTube channel, so it'll be out there for other people to see through that as well. I don't have a lot of subscribers, but maybe I'll get more with Chef Corso's meals. And I'm looking forward to making this today and really having a good time with this. So it's called some wasabi peas here, and I've got some other calls for some soy sauce. So I'm gonna get this set up, and then I'll show you everything that I've got. Okay, hopefully the wind isn't too bad. I'm gonna try and keep this under control here, away from the wind. But okay, I've got my pot, and I'll be putting in some water in there. I've got wasabi peas, and I've got some soy sauce, some rice vinegar, and then, keeping the label away, this is some ground ginger. And unfortunately, Chef Corso, I forgot the onions, green onions. They get chopped up at the end and thrown on the top. But I'm hopeful that this will still be okay with this setup and with these ingredients. So I am going to put water in. I have to put 32 ounces of water in that pot and boil that up, and then put the peas in and boil the peas for a while. So I'm going to start that up, and I'm just going to turn off the camera for a minute. Okay, so, and actually I put everything in it all at once. So everything goes in except for the green onions, which I don't have anyway. So I know that's close to 32 ounces, maybe a little bit more. Get turn the burner on. Fire it up, and I'm going to put the peas in. Okay. Calls for 2 tablespoons soy sauce. 1, 2, pretty close, something like that. Maybe a little bit more of that. Need a little bit more salt, maybe. All right. And and the rice wine or the rice vinegar. 1, 2. I know I don't have the measuring with me, so, and then the ground ginger. Take those off. About 2 teaspoons of some ground ginger. All right, that's cooking away. We're gonna give that a stir. Get that all mixed up in there. All right. And I got my, put that on there. A little bit of a windbreak. And I also have taken this heavy duty, this aluminum was like a pan you pick up at the dollar store. So I made a windbreak and kind of a lid out of that. There you go. Yeah, that works well. Get it molded on there a little bit before it gets too hot. Alright. And that's supposed to cook for about 5 to 10 minutes. I gotta get it boiling though first, and then I'll turn it down a little bit and cook it for 5 to 10 minutes. So I'll bring you back when things are going. Normally, if you're using a isobutane stove, sometimes they sit right on top of this canister, and if they do that, then you would not want to use, you shouldn't use any kind of a wind screen. That wind is going to pick up and make things really difficult. Okay, I don't know, we'll see what that can do. Anyway, you wouldn't use a wind screen because it can build up too much heat around that canister. But because I've got the canister that goes off of the now it's off of a fuel line there, that I can use the windscreen because it's not going to overheat anything on the bottom of the burner. It's far away enough from the canister itself so that I can use a windscreen. But you don't use a windscreen when that stove is sitting on top. That can cause too much heat buildup around that canister, and they can explode if they get too hot. So that's why you have, when you have a it's called a satellite, where the butane is away from your actual burner. These are nice. This is a Covia Spider, the burner, the stove. What's nice about this is that, being that it's a satellite, it can be used in colder weather than normal isobutane stove. It's got a preheat coil on there so that as the fuel comes up the line, it's heated before it gets to the burner, so that'll help keep a flame. Also, you can turn, if it gets real cold, you can turn this upside down, and that'll help maintain the pressure when it's colder out. So just a little tip there for you. I'm waiting for this to boil. So I'm making this recipe wasabi pea soup that I got from Chef Corso on montyboca.com, and he's got some great recipes. I've tried some of them. He sent me this one as a tester. So Chef Corso, if you see the video, I'm gonna do this again. I did have some issues with the wind, and so I'm putting it out on my video, testing it, but I will send the pictures of, I'm gonna make this again and send the pictures of that you need for the testing. So, but just so you know, I am testing it out and putting it out on my channel right now, just because I think this is a cool thing. So I'm really excited about this. If you see the video, don't worry, I'll send some of the pictures making the recipe again. I'm headed up to the Turtle Flambeau Flowage in Wisconsin, which is a beautiful area in northern Wisconsin. This huge flowage area, which is there were several lakes, and then they dammed a river, and it created this incredible waterway area throughout this huge area in Wisconsin. And they've got campsites and up there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to kayak for 5 days, and I'm taking a lot of your recipes with me, a lot of Chef Corso recipes with me, and I'm going to make food and put it out on the Spirit of the Outdoors. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to do this wasabi pea soup there, but I thought I would give it a try. Anyway, just coming out to my little area, this is called School Section Lake. I'm going to take a walk and show you the lake and how beautiful it is out in this area. This is just in Dousman, Wisconsin, a little area outside of Milwaukee, about 30 minutes outside of Milwaukee, west of Milwaukee. So I'm going to show you this area, and I'll do a shot of when I have the soup as well. But it's so windy that I'm just probably put music behind this. But I'm going to take you out there now and show you the lake. So this is good. This is great wasabi pea soup. And if you like, I think if you'd like your peas really soft, I wonder if cold soaking them before using them, like a couple hours before you get into your camp, if you're gonna do this for dinner, I just wonder if you put them in a bag if you have them in a bag and you just add water to that and cold soak them for, because I like them. I like my really soft, and so this would be good in 5 to 10 minutes of boiling. This had great flavor, but I let it go a lot longer. I left it go about 20 minutes to see how soft I could get the peas. But the flavor, the soup was tremendous even after about 8 or 9 minutes. So great flavor in this. You get the soy sauce and the rice vinegar and the ginger. It'd also be good with some dried meat. Throw that in there. Really excellent. But the flavor is phenomenal. It brings out all those good tanginess. Yep. It brings out the tanginess in so you're not wanting for any kind of saltiness. You get that through the soy sauce and the vinegar. The vinegar gives it a nice little tangy part of it. You get this, so you get the salt with the soy sauce, but then you get this tanginess with the vinegar. Really nice. And you get it, Doesn't get thick like pea soup, but and the ginger just brings out that good spiciness, a little spiciness in there too with the wasabi, because the wasabi works off in the water, and so you get that kind of that wasabi. But with the vinegar cuts the kind of the hotness or whatever. So it's not like real hot, but you get that wasabi flavor without the, oh my gosh, my my sinuses are gonna drain. So excellent chef Corso, excellent. I'm gonna eat probably the rest of this, but really good flavor in this. Again, if you like really soft, like a more of a really soft peas, I don't know. There's only so much you can rehydrate, but I wonder if you cold soaked your peas for a couple of hours before you get to camp in a baggie full of water, and then cooked it for about 10 minutes, I bet it'd be fantastic. Anyway, there it is.